Chapter 12. Joey followed the man in the leather jacket past the backyard and into the wood, deeper than he and East had ever ventured. The man had a darker skin tone. Either he was Native American or Arabic. He couldn't tell. He asked the man where he was taking him, but the man didn't answer. So they kept walking. It wasn't until they reached a clearing that the man stopped and turned to face Joey. He pointed at the dirt, implying that he wanted Joey to take a look. A hand reached out from the dirt and clay, causing him to jump back. Joey looked and saw that the man from before was gone. The hand that reached out pulled itself from the ground, revealing a deformed corpse with greenish pale skin. It looked exactly what East described at the funeral. It stared at him for a split second before charging. Joey instinctively shielded himself from the creature. Joey shot up, swinging his arms in defense. He almost fell off the couch that he was sleeping on. Jesus fucking Christ! He took a second to catch his breath. It was a dream. It was a dream. Holy shit, it was a dream. He didn't know how or why, but he knew what that dream meant. This thing was a bigger threat than anyone thought. It would take more than East or the police to stop it. He needed to make a call. Jonathan Jonah Miller answered his phone without even reading the caller ID. Something he never did, but this time felt compelled to do so. Hello? JJ, it's Joey. Hey, little brother, how's living with Todd and Jane? I can't say. How much do you know about what's going on? He asked. JJ wasn't sure what he was talking about. What's been going on in Brookfield? I guess not much. What's up? Joey sighed. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Some bad shit's been happening the last couple of weeks. Something killed East's friends, and I think it's now targeting him. What are the police doing about it? JJ asked. I don't think it matters what the cops do. I hate to ask this of you. JJ didn't even let his brother finish. I can be there in 3 days. 2 if I don't sleep. There was a pause before Joey spoke. Thanks, JJ. I'm sorry to drag you into this, but I don't know what to do. I'm not a fighter like you or East or Dad. Hey, don't mention it. I'm there for you, Joey. Thank you. Joey hung up. JJ put his phone in his pocket. He took a second to collect what he was told. People being killed in Brookfield. Someone is after his little cousin. And why did Joey use the word something? Alright, JJ. Guess we're going on a road, he thought, taking out his phone to check out the maps to Michigan. It's about a 10 to 15 hour drive from Huntsville to Brookfield, give or take. Maybe Bubba will let me borrow his H1. Speaking of which, the shiny grille of the H1 military Hummer caught his attention as it pulled into the driveway. From the driver's seat came Benson Ortiz. They met in Afghanistan, where their squad rode that very Hummer until it hit a mine. Everyone was alright, but the vehicle was totaled. So after they shipped home, Benson managed to buy the Hummer and restored it to working order. Speak of the devil. JJ walked outside to greet him, along with all their friends who were climbing out of the vehicle. Hey, Bubba. That was what everyone called him in Afghanistan. Pretty straightforward nickname for a guy from Alabama with the classic down-south accent. Bubba didn't mind, though. In fact, he liked it. How you doing, JJ? He asked. You ready to go? I hate to do this to you guys, but I gotta drive up to Michigan. Some shit's going on with my little brother and cousin. Shit, what happened? I don't know, man. He didn't say, but it's bad. People are getting killed and the cops ain't doing anything about it. Bubba looked at his 3 friends. When do you need to leave? Like, now. Does it involve guns? It sounds like it. Well, can you wait so we can get our shit ready? JJ was a little taken aback by this. This is family business, Bubba. You guys don't need to be dragged into it. Bubba smiled. I ain't asking, brother. JJ couldn't help but give a smirk. Guess that's alright. Guess that's alright. I mean, I was gonna ask to borrow your Hummer anyway. Yeah, that's not fucking happening. Get your guns and we'll stop at my house.